Hi y'all, it's me, Katie, back from We're Crocheting. Excuse me. I apologize. First of all, I'm about half an hour late. I don't know how that started. um, but I'm half an hour late today. I got called into work. There's all kind of crumbs on my desk, which is weird. I called into work to cover this morning, and that led me to being a little late today. But I am here, and I'm ready to do some more crocheting with you. So we are going to be continuing. Hold on, first of all, how was your weekend? Mine was decent. I had a little bit of not feeling well over the weekend, but aside from that, it was pretty good. I got some housework done. Dealt with kids' misbehavior because, such is my life at the moment. And now I'm back today for another week. So here we go. I hope your weekend was well. Let me know how it was. If you did anything fun, exciting, new, anything like that. So today we are going to be continuing on with our Pikachu, and we are going to work up the body portion of it. Sorry, I'm trying to get this thing off of my phone here. Come on. Nope. Stop it. Go away. There it goes. All right. But we're going to work up the body portion today, and quite potentially starting to probably an ear, because the body's really not very big. So we'll see how we go. See what our time allows. So that's where we're at. And if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get started. I've got my yellow yarn. I've got my hook, my trusty dusty hook. Again, I use a 3.5 millimeter. Just seems to be a good size for my project. Use any size that you want. Obviously that will affect if yours will be larger or smaller. All right. So to start with, we are going to be doing our, just kidding. We're not doing a magic ring. What do you know? I'm just so used to it being a magic ring to start. So we are going to be chaining. So go ahead and get your yarn on your hook. And we are going to start with a chain of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. So we're going to be working around this chain to get the body going. Much like we did with our Eevee. If you did Eevee along with us, we did the same thing, working up her body. All right, so round 1, we are going to do 6 single crochet, 3 single crochet in the following stitch, 6 more single crochet, and then 3 single crochet in the last stitch. But I'm going to do it with you, okay? So in the second chain from the hook, we're going to do our 6 single crochet across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so in that last one on the end, we're going to do 3 single crochet into that same stitch. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now in the bottom leg of those previous stitches, we're going to do 6 single crochet across. I'm going to work in my tail there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, And then in that last chain, we're going to work 3 single crochet. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and that's round 1. You now have a little caterpillar. All right, round 2. We're going to do 2 single crochet, 1 increase all the way around. Excuse me, until you get to 24. Okay, so 2 single crochet, 1 increase. So that's going to be 1, 2 single crochet, 1 increase. So that's 4 stitches per set. We're going to go to 24. So that's what, 6 times? 4 times 6, 24? Yeah, so 6 times. So 1, 2, and increase. In the last set, 1, 2, and increase. You should now have 24 stitches. All right, round 3, we're going to increase to 30. It's going to be 3 single crochet, 1 increase, 6 times around. So that's 1, 2, 3, and an increase. We're going to keep doing that to 30. Last one, 1, 2, 3 single crochet, 1 increase. You should now have 30 stitches. And I almost completely forgot again. Boom. oneupcrochet.com. That's where this pattern comes from. I did not create it. A wonderful girl named Ash created it. She's got amazing Pokemon patterns as well as some others on her site. So I would advise you to go visit her site, check her out, pick up this pattern for yourself if it's easier for you to follow along with paper in front of you as compared to hearing the verbal instructions, and maybe go support her. And I want to say on Friday I was telling y'all about I don't even know exactly what it is, but the site that she uses, and I was calling it like Ko-fi or Ko-fi. I am fairly certain it's supposed to be pronounced coffee, because it has a tagline of, like, buy her a cup of coffee, but it's Kofi. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I honestly don't know. I hadn't heard of them until I saw it on her site, but that's my guess. Pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. But Ko-fi, coffee, it's one of those. But if you feel like supporting her, go do that over there at oneupcrochet.com. All right, back to this. Where were we? Round 4. So round 4, we're increasing to 36. it's going to be 4 single crochet, 1 increase, essentially 6 times around, but you're going to do the whole round of it there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet, 1 increase. We're going to do that 5 more times. Last time, 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet, 1 increase. You should now have 36 stitches. Okay? All right, here we go. All right, round 5, we're increasing to 42. It's gonna be 5 single crochet, 1 increase, 6 times around. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 single crochet, 1 increase. We're going to do that set 5 more times. Woo! Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochet and 1 increase. You should now be at 42 stitches. Okay? Just gonna shape mine up a little bit, flatten it out. All right, for round 6, we're just gonna go around 42. And I apparently have used my stitch marker on a different project. I'm gonna pull a new one out. I usually don't use these when I'm counting up. I only use them when I am just needing to go around, or if I'm decreasing, because for some reason I always mess up on decreases. I don't know why, but I do. But by using my stitch marker, when all I have to do is keep going around and around and around, it enables me to chat with y'all a little bit more instead of counting to 42 in my head. Because I know I have 42 stitches, so I'm just going around. So yeah. If you are joining me on YouTube, I would ask that you leave a comment, a suggestion about what you might like to work up with me next. I was contemplating doing a Mew after Pikachu here, but I don't know if you want to do another one of these or not. If you want to do something completely different, I am... got spammed there, it looks like. I'm working on some baby toys at the moment that, you know, I could work through with you, start a new one, or baby clothes for that matter. Anybody's looking at, you know, baby showers in their future, anything like that. If there's a different type of toy, we could create a doll. That's a lot and lots of pizzas, but I've done one before. They're cute. There are some really cool free patterns out there for dolls. Because obviously if they're paid ones, I can't do that with you because, you know, I can't be giving out paid for patterns for free on the internet. I get yelled at about that. Alright, so that's 42. Next up, round 7. We are going to increase to 48. Alright, so it's going to be 6 single crochet, 1 increase 6 times around. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochet, 1 increase, and do that 5 more times. Halfway through. Did that early. There we go. Did that 1 stitch too soon. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochet, 1 increase. You should now have 48 stitches. Alright, so round 9, I'm sorry, skipping ahead again, okay? Round 8, we're going to go 48 around. So again, just throw my stitch marker on there, because I don't have to count if I do it that way. So just doing 48 around for round 8. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So if you have an idea of what you would like to see work up next, that you'd like a walkthrough through, sometimes it just helps to have someone saying it, depending on, you know, how your brain functions. Some people are visual, some people are audio. So if that would be helpful to you and you want to see a workup of pattern that's readily available, let me know. Give me your suggestions. I'd love to see them. As long as it's not anything X-rated, we're good. Or evil. Sorry, I'm not going to be working up any skulls or devils or witches or anything like that. Sorry. I will politely decline those. I am not the person for that. I am sure there's someone out there who does that and does a great job with that. That is just not my personality. I will also not do spiders. No. Unless it's a really cutesy spider, but even then, I might decline. Draw the line, spiders. Hate spiders. I hate snakes too, but I can crochet a snake. But spider, I don't want anything to do with the spiders. Even in crochet form. Like I said, it's got to be a really cute spider for me to be willing to do it, and that's a hard sell for me. All right, round 9. We're going to decrease, which means I'm keeping this guy because me and decreases, we're not fans. We're not friends. We're going to decrease down to 42 now. So this is going to be 6 single crochet, 1 decrease, 6 times around. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochet, 1 decrease. I'm going to do that 5 more times. And last time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochet and 1 decrease, and I don't have any extra stitches anywhere. Yay! All right, rounds 10 and 11, so 2 rounds. We're just going to go around 42. So nice and easy for these. Yeah, okay. Making sure round 12 wasn't part of that too. All right, so rounds 10, 11, just going around 42 stitches. My back is hurting a little bit today. As I always say, if you are a faster crocheter than I am and you're following along with me, when you're finished, you're waiting for me to catch up to you, do some finger exercises, go grab a quick snack. Unless you are Speedy Gonzalez, don't go too far because I won't be too far behind you because it's only 2 rounds. It's not quite so many rounds for me to catch up to you. Definitely recommend the finger stretches. Shake them out, what have you. There's one round. Now I'm going to work on my second round. So if you've watched some of my other ones, you know that I've also been working on a paper rocket on the side. It's still coming. Slowly but surely, it is coming along. It's gotten bigger. The swirl has gotten bigger. There you go. There it is. Whoop, whoop. Come this way. So, hooah. It's getting there. Got a few more rows to go on that before it is all done. The fumes are the last part I have for it, and then it's ready to go and be used in VBS. I was the most excited about putting that one together of the 3 rockets that I have made, but it's definitely proven to be the most difficult. That swirl is not easy to achieve and balance out. Excited because on Saturday I have what's called the all-day crop here. It is an event where we get to sit with a whole bunch of friends and just craft all day long without kids interrupting you. It's a very large group of women. I want to say it's 78 of us in the gym. Everybody has their own craft they do. Most of them are scrapbookers. Others are like me and they crochet or paper craft or they make cards or what have you. And we all just hang out. We get lunch, we get dinner, we get snacks, we get extra crafting supplies, we have a competition, see who can create the best voted card or scrapbook page. It's a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to that. Maybe I'll have some stuff to show you that I finished on Saturday. So that'll be fun. Looking forward to that greatly. All right, that page is done. All right, round 12, because I'm done. If you ran away, come back. So round 12, we are going to decrease some more. We're in the decreasing stage, so we're going down from here. All right, so round 12 is going to be decreasing to 36. It's going to be 5 single crochet, 1 decrease, 6 times around. And I feel like my camera keeps moving constantly. I don't know why. Maybe that's just me. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochet, 1 decrease. That's 1. We're going to do that 5 more times. And the last set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and decrease. All right. Rounds 13 and 14. This only goes to 17, so we're almost done. Rounds 13 and 14, we're just going to crochet around, single crochet around with 36. So that's 2 rounds of just going around. So here we go. Just building up little Pikachu's body. He's cute, isn't he? Ash did a great job with these. Honestly, I'm impressed with basically any pattern that's out there because the creators have the mind to create them. Even with as much as I've done amigurumi, I cannot put a pattern together to save my life. And I've tried. But for some reason they don't work out, and I get frustrated with them and then I give up on them. Because they make me mad. I once tried to figure out a pattern to make an Oompa Loompa, right? So I put together dolls. I've made heads, I've made body parts a lot. I've done amigurumi a lot. And I was like, you know what? It shouldn't be too difficult to put that together. And yeah, it was. And it was the pants. It was the pants that did it for me because they have that extra little flare out at the hips, and I couldn't get that figured out for the life of me, and I didn't want to. At the time, I had already bought a bunch of other patterns, and I didn't want to spend more money on a paid pattern. So I just gave up. I was like, one day I'll buy the paid pattern and go with it, because it just wasn't going to happen for me. All right. That was, what, 1 round for me? Yeah, I gotta do 1 more. I distracted myself. So, going around the second time. So, if you are a pattern creator, good for you. Because I know it's not easy. Or at least I say it's not easy because that's what I think. Maybe for you it's super easy and you prefer to do that, then make the actual object. I don't know. It's always fascinating how people's minds operate so differently, even in the same vein of topic. I made new coffee drinks today at my job and took some samples around to people, and just that in and of itself, different taste buds. Some people said one drink was too sweet, and one said it wasn't sweet enough, and one said one was too bitter, and one they couldn't really taste the coffee in it. It's just. It really is. It's so funny just to see how those differing opinions come about, where one person says the exact opposite of what the other one does, even without hearing the other one's opinion. So, all right, round 15. We're going to decrease to 30. So this is going to be 4 single crochet, 1 decrease, 6 times around. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet, 1 decrease, scratch the nose. We're going to do that 5 more times with the exception of scratching the nose, hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, and decrease. last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and decrease. All right, and for our last 2 rounds, we're just going around. 30 stitches twice around. And that's gonna finish off our Pikachu's body portion. And it looks like I'm only at about the 40-minute mark. So we should have time to do an ear. Now, just as I did with the others, I'm only going to show you how to do one on here, just because, I mean, it's repetitive. If you make one, you can figure out how to make the second one, can't you? I have faith in you, because it's the same instruction all over again. And who really wants to listen to the same thing twice in a row? So that's what I'm going to do. I will work up Pikachu's second ear off camera for when we get to the assembly portion. Alright, there's round 16. Do my last one around. Now this does say to, finish it off with a slip stitch and then leave a long tail for sewing. We left a long tail on the head for sewing. There's really no reason to leave a long tail on the body for sewing, unless you're going to sew it up twice. I mean, that's completely up to you if you want to do it that way. I'm pretty happy sewing it up once. So if you don't want to leave that super long tail for sewing, don't bother leaving the super long tail for sewing. No need for wasted yarn, right? Alright, I am almost done with this one. If you've beat me, then go ahead and get your black yarn out, because that's what we're going to need for the ears. I'm going to start with black, then go into the yellow. Alright, I'm going to do my slip stitch. I'm going to cut off, not a lot, because again, I already have that tail for sewing on the head, because that's what's going to get sewn to it, right? Just going to tuck that in there. So we now have a Pikachu body. And we've got a Pikachu head. Whee! I know it doesn't look like much right now. Those details are everything. But those parts are done. Just whapped my lamp. Alright. So moving into the ears, we are going to be starting with black yarn to get those black tips. I've got my black yarn. We're going to go back to our magic ring that we love. Okay, you with me? Maybe a minute, in case you had to go find the black yarn. I warned you at the end of the last stream that we're probably going to head into this, so you should have been prepared. Just kidding, who am I to speak? You know how many times I've come to this unprepared? Thought I had everything, and I was like, nope, sorry, can't do it. Don't have my yarn, or I didn't have my hook that size that I needed, or what have you. So no, if you weren't prepared, no judgment. Seriously. Alright, hopefully you're back with me, because we are gonna get going. Alright, so we've got our magic ring here. We're going to do 3 single crochet into the magic ring. So that is 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're going to pull that closed a bit. I'm not going to make mine super tight just yet. I don't like doing that until I have it in to that first one, because they don't like me. Just like decreasing. Something against it for me here. I struggle getting into that first stitch. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we are going to increase around. So that's going to be one increase into each of those first three. So that is 1, 2. Now I'm going to pull that tight. I probably should have waited because it's black yarn and it's hard to see when it's tight. 3, 4, and final stitch in the darkness. 5, something in my yarn, and 6. You should have 6 stitches now. All right. Round 3, we're going to increase to 9. So it's going to be 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 3 times around. I have to admit, working with black yarn is not my favorite. So 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, and if I can see it, there it is, 1 increase. I bought one of those neck lights to use for black yarn. Do I have it? No. Because that means I would have had to be prepared. See, told you. Not always prepared. Alright. So increasing to 12, it's going to be 2 single crochet, 1 increase 3 times. It's 1, 2, single crochet, 1 increase. We're going to do that 2 more times. Last one, 1, 2, and an increase. We're now going to increase to 15. It's going to be 3 single crochet, 1 increase, 3 times around. That's 1, 2, 3 single crochet, 1 increase. Do that 2 more times. 2, 3, increase, and 1, 2, 3, increase. Oh, caught something. Okay, we're now going to increase to 18. And then we're going to have a color change. So it's 4 single crochet, 1 increase 3 times around. 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet, 1 increase. Do that 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and increase, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then increase. Now on that second increase, don't yarn over, pull through your color change. Pull through your color change. All right, so now we're on yellow with me. I'm gonna work in that last bit of the black just to get it secured in there. All right, round 7 and 8. So 2 rounds, round 7 and 8. We're just gonna go around 18. All right. And since I've got a color change, I'm not gonna worry about my stitch marker. It's only 18. Clamp that down there. 1. 2. 3. 4. I'm just going to cut that off. Done with the black for now. $17 and $18, and I'm going to do one more round. 1, 2, 3, and 18. All right, so we've got our color change. It's looking like a little teeny tiny hat right now. I'm just going to cut off this excess black tail from our ring. There we go. Not quite as long. Tuck that down to the bottom. Okay, round 9. This only goes to 14. Almost through, and we're going to wrap it up for today. Round 9, we are going to decrease to 15. It's going to be 4 single crochet, 1 decrease 3 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet, 1 decrease. Do that 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and decrease. And last time, 1, 2, 3, 4, and decrease. Okay? And now for rounds 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 5 rounds. We're just going to go around 15. Super simple, and that's going to cover the ear. You'll finish off with a slip stitch and leave a sail for towing, a tail for sewing. All right, I don't want to count, so I'm just gonna, even though it's only 15, I'm just gonna throw that in there. I'll count to 5 instead of 15 5 times. So like I said, you're just gonna go around 5 times, 15 single crochet each. So build that ear up. Looking like a little bumblebee at the moment. Cute. If you don't know, I haven't told you this before, or well, I have told you this before. If you haven't heard it before, I cut off after about an hour, just because it's a long time to be doing this with your fingers. Doing it for even longer periods of time can increase your chances of getting arthritis, and nobody wants that. So I figure an hour is good. It gives you a break during the day. Just do a little bit of crafting before you get on with the rest of your work day or your chore day or whatever it is that you happen to be doing. But you progress in a project and you get a little mind break from whatever your other things are that you're trying to accomplish. Gets you into a new headspace by just taking an hour. So yeah, so that's why I cut it off at about an hour. Because I gotta do work too. Planning this Grand Prix, which is like a Pinewood Derby if you're a Scout fan. The Awana version here is called a Grand Prix. So I'm still planning that and organizing, trying to get volunteers, and now I have a date conflict with another event that the church is participating in, so we're trying to work that through. It's always something, isn't it? We are getting to the end here of our ear, our friendly ear. And again, you want to make 2 of these, obviously, because Pikachu's got 2 ears. He's not a 1-eared Pokemon. I do 4 or 5. Were you counting? I said I was going to count, and I didn't. So 18. So this was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, that was it. 7. That was 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got one more. Okay. Whew. Get it together. Last one for me. You're probably done, and you were laughing at me while I was counting because you're like, I did mine. That's okay. I'm easily distracted. That is round 14. This is going to finish with a slip stitch and leave a tail for sewing. Boop. And there is one of our dear Pikachu's ears. There you go. So again, you'll want to make a second one of those. And we'll keep building from here. So next time, we are going to finish off the ear page here. Bye-bye, page. All right, so next time around, we've got a foot. So I'll show you how to make the foot and the hips. So hips, foot. Looking at how big they are, I might go ahead and work out both for each of you together, and then maybe we'll make it into the arms. What do you know? We might get through 3 body parts next time around. They're very short. The hips are only 8 rounds, the feet are 9 rounds, and the arms are 8 rounds. So I might go ahead and just do both of them with you. since they're so small. We'll see what happens. Then from there, we've got to add the cheeks to his face. Well, I guess we're not going to add them. We're going to make his cheeks, and then we'll add them to them later. And then we got to make his back stripes, and we got to make, of course, the tail. That's going to be one of the longer pieces. It's slightly more complicated because it's got that zigzag. And then I'll show you how to do eyes if you don't want to do felt. And then it's assembly time. So we've got 2, 3, maybe 4 streams of Pikachu left. So that takes us to what? 1, 2, 3, the 17th or the 20th of March. We'll see how we go on assembly and getting pieces done. So the first week of spring, we're going to start a new project. Either that Monday on the first day of spring or Friday of the first week. So how about that? So we're getting on it, guys. If you missed the first part of Pikachu and you're on Twitch, it'll be up on my page, I think, until Friday. It expires on Friday because that's how Twitch works. When you're as brand new as I am. And so check that one out. If you miss it all together, you can check it out on my YouTube page. It's always up on there because things don't expire there. But that is also the same handle, KT Plays 2022. So go ahead and check that out. If you're on YouTube and you're seeing this, go check out my other ones. So we've done a Charmander, we've done an Eevee. Those are all up there as well. Again, all of these patterns come from oneupcrochet.com, not mine. I'm just giving you the verbal walkthrough of them. Ash does a great job with these, and I just love them so much because they're so darn cute. And my kids love Pokemon, so it works out to a great Easter gift for me to make, and gives me something to make with you. So yeah. All right, again, if you've got any suggestions about what you want to see after Pikachu, so I can just start prepping for that in the background, leave a comment and let me know what you'd like to see. Until then, like, subscribe, and we'll keep going for as long as you'll have me. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you on Friday for the next round of Pikachu. Have a great week. Bye.